In Potenza, the appellate court is faced with a pro se parent's disagreement over everything, from substitution of judge to GAL fees, to discovery matters, to whether an OP can be used as a substitute for custody, you name it. But first, this advertisement. Hey, thanks again for visiting my channel. If you like the content that I produce, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, today's case involves a mom who went through lawyers like no tomorrow and was, by pretty much all accounts, very difficult to work with. She even walks out during the trial and then appeals a variety of things, 4 of which are as follows. First, GAL fees, which the appellate court agrees with her on. If you're a GAL and the parties dismiss their case and then go refile it somewhere else as they did here, you can only go after them for payment in the original case, so bill accordingly. Second, if you walk out of trial because you're in a bad mood, you kind of waive your right to appeal any issues arising from said trial. 3, substitution of judge for cause requires actual bias. Now here, mom didn't like how the trial judge was talking to her, but if you read the transcript, it really suggests the only one that was rude was her. So regardless, she files an SOJ for cause, is transferred to Judge Carr for ruling. He denies it, and Judge Carr sums up the criteria without having to use any legal jargon, so I'm going to kind of copy it here. With almost no exception, if I go down every paragraph that has to do with Judge Hartz, we're talking about something you say he made a wrong decision. Wrong isn't something that I determine relative to a motion for substitution. Wrong goes to the appellate court. I deal with prejudice, and I have not heard anything that I think rises to the level of prejudice that would require me to substitute Judge Hartz for another judge. So the bottom line is, your motion is denied. Last, the court addressed the use of an order of protection as a proxy for a change in custody. As you read the opinion, mom was about as difficult of a litigant as you'll ever find. She refuses to turn over discovery, refuses to disclose where she works, and according to documents, won't even tell dad where she lived at one point. It's the last of these that kind of spurred the filing of an order of protection, since dad didn't know where the kids were going, and she was telling him to go pound sand. The judge grants the OP. The appellate court doesn't dispute that it's abuse under the statute. What they want remanded back was that there wasn't a concurrent custody hearing. You see, OPs are supposed to be tourniquets, not really cure-alls. In most instances, the longest relief they can grant is just 2 years. That's transitory relief, not indefinite. It's been long held that obtaining an order of protection is not the proper procedure for resolving child custody or visitation issues, and that those should be resolved under the IMDMA. So the case is remanded back, but, and there's always a but, they leave temporary possession with dad in place until there's a formal hearing. Anyways, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.